What's good? There's going to be a quick recap of the 25K funded. We took a shitty L during London session today. Dude, there's so much red folder news. It's crazy. We have CPI, we have PPI. It's nuts. It's crazy. Very hectic week. A lot of news, a lot of fucking high impact news that we honestly should not have been trading. We should not have been trading. But I wanted to see how the market was moving on London this morning, so I wanted to see what it looked like. As you can tell, my room probably looks empty as fuck. The lease is up the 17th, so we're getting the fuck out of here. On to the next fucking chapter, boys. That's about it. So my room is like a fucking echo. It's nuts in here, bud. All right, real quick though. This is what we got. First, I'm gonna tell you guys this. We lost like $300, $335, I believe we lost. I risked a little more than 1%. 1% on the 25K account is like $250, so I probably risked about like 1.5 or around 1.2, 1.3. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. It's all right, but we're gonna continue here. So I'm down about $201 on the account. It's whatever. I'm not worried about it at all, honestly. I mean, what the fuck? We just started. We literally only have taken 4 trades, so I don't really care. And this trade, I'm going to tell you guys, completely my fault. Shitty trade. Should never even have taken it. My fault. Just little FOMO action. Little FOMO. Little greed. Trying to make money. Fucked me all up. And that's what happens when you are focused on the wrong shit and not the process. Okay? And not the opportunity and observing what the market is showing you. This is what happens. As you can see, 276, beautiful trade, great loss, shitty loss. You see the difference? That's what you don't want to do. All right, but I'm going to tell you guys what's up. So right here, 15-minute highs. As you can see, look, I never traded yesterday. Didn't take a trade yesterday. Today, as you can see, the 15-minute low of the day, the 15-minute high of the day. Now what happens? We get a sweep of the buy side liquidity at about 1 a.m. I'm not up at that time. I wake up about 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock. All right. At 2 o'clock, it's still up here, right? Let's go down to the 5-minute shit. Let's go down to the 5 minutes so you guys can see a little more clearly. All right. I didn't take this trade. I missed it, but it could have been a beautiful fucking trade, and I'm going to show you why. So right here, buy side liquidity got swept on the 15-minute highs. We're now in the 5-minute. We would want for this to get swept. Bang, market structure shift, beautiful. Now this is around 2:30. I'm waking up at 2:30, okay? So I would have still missed this trade, and I did miss this trade. Now look though, you would have entered right here based off this bearish fair value gap, put your stops up here, or even put your stops up here right there, and then you can pull this all the way down to the 15 minutes. That's a 1 to 3.5. Beautiful fucking trade, hit easily, right? This is where you're entering real quick. Let me put the bearish fair value gap. Cha-ching, bang, right there, right? Beautiful trade. That would have been a beautiful trade, but we missed it. And then I was kind of upset I missed it. I got in my head a bit. I'm not going to lie, guys. I got in my head. I'm being completely honest with you. I got in my head. I got a little greedy and a little FOMO and not patient. And you're going to see why. I'm going to explain everything that went through this trade. So, when in doubt, zoom out. All right? When you are not aware of what is happening, zoom out, go to the bigger time frames. Right here, I marked down here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 touches on this liquidity. So I'm thinking, all right, this is going to be a strong liquidity sweep to the upside. Dude, what about the 15-minute? What about the higher time frames? The lower 15-minute right here. And look what happened. Completely got swept. And then we completely ran. Look at that. Which that has a lot to do with CPI news or PPI news. I believe CPI is tomorrow. Yeah, PPI news was today. CPI is tomorrow. So that's why we had that huge run. But look, I'm going to show you guys. I'm looking at the lower time frame. I'm on like the 5-minute. And this is what I see. Oh, bet. Sweep of liquidity. Now I'm going to go down to the 3-minute. Okay. What do you guys not see? A market structure shift, right? There's no market structure shift. This is just perfect fucking price action to continue lower to sweep the 15-minute sell side liquidity. This is a learning process, okay? This should help you guys. Look at this. This is beautiful market structure, bearish market structure. Down here is a little chop, but you know, come up, come back up. Beautiful fucking market structure. And I literally I was aware of that going into this trade. I knew that. I was like, okay, this 5-minute, this is pretty solid bearish price action. I think this trend's pretty solid. This downward trend is pretty strong. I don't know about this trade, but I really like this bullish engulfing candle. So I think you guys know what happened. Let's go down to the 3-minute here. I entered on the 1-minute. Where's the chart? All right. Now this is where it's going to make a little more sense to why I entered, but it's not correct. You shouldn't have entered. So sell side liquidity was swept right here. Now what? I see this bearish fair value gap completely get broken through. So first thing I'm thinking, oh, all right, I think we're going to use this now as an inverse fair value gap to the upside. Well, I was wrong, which it happens. I mean, it happens, but if I would have stuck to my legit strategy and my rules and my discipline, and if I was patient, this would have never happened. This loss would have never have happened at all. So just, you guys need to know that for when you take a trade, if you're doing the same thing, be aware, observe what the market's showing you. The market never showed me a great entry. It didn't show me a good setup. I should not have traded, okay? That's on me. And if you guys have the same problem, take responsibility. You need to take responsibility in this game, all right? This was just a 1-2 though, but I mean, it was shit, you know? We did go up. We did use this as an inverse fair value gap. Not as strong, but we did use it, you know? I mean, it happens. That's only the thing, like, that's the only thing I entered off of. And then we have a bearish fair value gap that we came down, broke through low key, we broke through, but then we came back up strong, completely engulfed that candle. But then, like, I'm thinking, oh, bet this trade's solid. Like, I'm in the right, you know? That would have been a 1-1. But shitty trade, guys. Like, honestly, I think I even put it in here. Hold on, let me go to this. These are the trades that we've taken so far on the account. So right here we had no market structure shift. We didn't enter on a strong fair value gap, which is gambling. We had super heavy news. We have to stay sharp, okay? My bias was wrong. We were continuing going down. Like I said, we were down in that downtrend, the 5-minute downtrend. The 15-minute buy side liquidity got swept. Should have looked for the sells. When in doubt, zoom out. Okay, guys? When in doubt, zoom out. Because if I would have zoomed out, I would have seen this. But instead, I was focused on making the money. And when you are focused on making money, your mindset shifts to a money-making mindset. And then you don't see what the market is showing you to take for an opportunity. But let me show you this. If I would have zoomed out, I even had the 15-minute sell side liquidity swept or marked, and then I seen a sweep, right? By now I'm going to bed. One trade, I'm fine. I took a loss. I'm not going to revenge trade. I don't give a shit. I already fucked up. I already fucked myself here. I'm not going to do it again. So I just went to sleep. But here we see, okay, we got a sell side liquidity sweep on the 15-minute. Now let's go take out the highs on the 15-minute like we already did up here. So now this is the new buy side liquidity up here that we're going to want to target. So now I'm going to go down here, 5-minute sweep. I'm going to go down to 3 minutes so we can get a better market structure shift here. Okay. This is all shift, right? That's all market structure shift. Boom, shifted structure. Now what if I wanted to enter based off of this fair value gap? All right, I see a shift to structure, and now I'm entering off of this fair value gap. Okay, so say I get in right here, have a little drawdown, nothing crazy, and now I pull this up to here. 1 to fucking 2.8, almost a 1 to 3, perfect. And always leave a runner, maybe one contract or maybe even 0.5 of a contract or a lot size, and move your stops to break even, of course, or even in profit. And then you can just honestly just watch this bitch ride if you want to. And then just kind of see what happens with CPI. because you have your stop set in profit or at break even. So really, you're already up money. You only have one little contract running, maybe 0.5. But like, look, this shit just kept going. Now, I'm not saying like you're gonna hit this trade, but right here is where you would have had your take profit, and you can leave a runner, and maybe you take a profit. You take your runner out up here. But that was a 1 to 2.8. Never took that trade either. But I'm just showing you that's what should have happened. Okay, should have been more patient. This is what should have happened. Even up here, if I was up earlier, could have taken that trade for the little shorts. Right here though, this was nothing. We're in the middle of it. That was shit, honestly. Super bad. Honestly, disappointed. It's all right though. We'll come back, bounce back. There's also got a lot going on. I'm not in the best mindset for trading right now. Packing everything up. Shit's hectic. So whatever. That's an excuse though. But I'm just being honest. Just being honest, boys. All right. So when in doubt, zoom out, and as always, happy trading. See you later.